Warning, the following video is so manly that it can make a woman grow a beard. So if you are a little Justin Bieber, proceed with caution.
What is up, my fellow subscribers? In today's video I'm bringing you my top 3 best rape training spots on the new zombies map, Der Eisendrache. And man, I love this freaking map, let me tell that right now. This is one of the best zombie maps ever made in Call of Duty history. I love it. So you know, the number 1 spot on this video, gentlemen, is the best rape training spot for when you guys play solo. But let's say you guys never play solo, let's say you guys like playing in a full party. Let me give you a 4th spot for rape training. A spot for that 4th player, which is right outside on the right side of the spawn room. This is a pretty good area for when you play with other people. If you're gonna try to play solo here, it's not gonna go very well for you, let me tell that right now. I tried it and this is a cheeky spot, alright? You can get trapped very easily, but because when you play with other people, the zombies get divided in groups, you will be able to do it here very easily. There's a shotgun on the wall. If you pack a punch, upgrade that beast, you will be fine. You can also use the gate trap to end the rounds faster, so that zombies cannot come from that spot. That way, you know, you'll be safer, in my opinion. And it's definitely a good spot, as I said, only when you play with a 4th player. So at the number 3 position, gentlemen, we have the pyramid room. I actually got to around 40 something just rape training here. I haven't tried it since then, but it's a very good spot. I usually just run in circles around the pyramid. I stay outside like the pillars. If I have to cut through the middle, if I have to run by the pyramid, I will do it, but only if I cannot run outside, you know, outside the pillars, outside the pyramid. Now this is a very good room, gentlemen. There's a lot of space for you to run. You have a workbench right there. If you want to build your shield right there, you can do it. That way, if your shield breaks, you can always grab one right there. And another thing is that once in a while the gravity goes crazy. If you activate the force crash on the ground around the pyramid, the gravity goes crazy. You are able to jump super high. You're able to run on walls, and that is great because if you're about to get trapped, you can just jump on the wall and you will be safe. You won't get trapped by these zombie bitches. But yeah, this is definitely a very good place for rape training, my fellow beasts. The thing is that you don't have a gun on the wall, so you kind of have to move away from your rape training spot to get ammo, and that kind of sucks. At the number 2 position, gentlemen, we have the spot by the death ray. A lot of people just rape train here, and I understand why they rape train here, because zombies the group just forms so fast. You can fly through rounds when you're rape training here, especially when you play solo, right? The zombies spawn so fast, you get a group of zombies so fast, it is crazy. But there's another problem. This spot is very small, it's very tight, and it's very easy for you to get trapped right here. It's kind of like, it gets crazy, especially when you play solo. It gets super crazy, man, I'm telling you. And you know, you have the death ray trap right there. You can eliminate a shit ton of zombies, which is pretty cool, and it can also help you eliminate the panzer, right? That's also pretty cool. But as I said, this is a cheeky spot for training. If you are a noob, you should never attempt to train here when you play solo, because I see this as a spot for advanced zombie players, right? You kind of have to when you're training, when you go through those places where zombies are coming, you kind of have to stop in the middle for a little bit. You have to see if there's a path, if there's an opening between zombies. If there is an opening, you sprint and you pass. If you don't see an opening, you just have to turn around, man. It's just something you have to see when you're playing, alright? And finally, gentlemen, the best rape training spot is this one right here. You have a shit ton of space, gentlemen. This is one of the best rape training spots in Call of Duty history. I just love it because, as I said, there's a lot of space. There's the CUDA on the wall, alright, so you can, it's not outside the rape training spot, which is pretty cool. You can grab some ammo while you're rape training, which is awesome. And you also have a trap right there. I also have that trap activated, and the coolest thing about that trap is that when you pass by it, it doesn't cause you damage, gentlemen. At least with Jug, it doesn't do any damage to you, which is biblical. And in Black Ops 1, for example, there are similar traps, but when you pass by them, they cause force damage. That one is biblical. And if you need a shield, gentlemen, just go in the computer room. I don't know how how that room is called. I just call it the computer room, whatever, because it has a bunch of computers. Just go in that room, grab a shield. There's a workbench right there. You can build your shield right there. And when, just make sure that you have all the zombies behind you. You don't want to have zombies spawning inside the building. You don't want to go grab a shield when zombies are still spawning. So just let all the zombies spawn when they are all together, all cozy in a train behind you. You just take them inside the building very, very slowly. You grab your shield, you come out, you activate the trap, and you kill those zombie bitches. I love this spot, gentlemen. So I hope you enjoyed this video. These are my actually four rape training spots, the best on this map. To be honest, you don't have pretty much any other options for rape training in my opinion, but these are great. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. Maybe you guys train in some crazy spot that I don't know about. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you later. Peace.